What up, you gorgeous human being? It's Bex Kaleido. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Hey Silky Skin IPL hair removal unit. I had to make a review about this for you guys because I've been using this for a few months now and I'm really happy with the results that I've been seeing. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about it with you guys. Really quick, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, give a like, and of course ring that notification bell so that you get my new videos every Tuesday. Well, let's see what's around it first. It's really cute, very simplistic. On the back side, it does give you a bit of a meter of a range of skin tones. So it just says, Hey Silky Skin is suitable for all but the darkest skin tones. Refer to the skin tone chart to see whether or not IPL is suitable for you. That's really because of IPL. It does target the melanin in the skin in order to see where the hair follicle is. So if you have dark hair, the melanin in the dark hair, that's what the IPL is going to target. And if you have really dark skin, of course you have a lot of melanin, and that's why it's a danger to use, because you can essentially burn your skin. But if you are any of these other skin tones, you are good to go. But it is very inclusive, I think. Just the darkest of darkest skin tones won't be able to use this, unfortunately. What comes in this box is one IPL handset, one power supply, and one user guide. So let's go ahead and open it. Alright, so I have used this several times. I want to say at least 3 to 4 times. You are supposed to use it weekly, but you know, I get a little lazy sometimes and I don't keep up with the weekly appointments, if you will. These sunglasses I did order from Hey Silky Skin, but it doesn't come included with the unit. So I just thought it was really cool to have a specific sunglasses for Hey Silky Skin, because you want to protect your eyes while you're doing this. We're gonna put these down for now just so that I'm not doing the rest of the video in these shades, but I just wanted to show that to you guys to make sure that you're being safe with your eyes. So the Hey Silky Skin unit is really cute. In my opinion, it's very small, and the part that is going to be getting rid of the hair is going to be this right here. So it's a decent size to hit all the areas of the body, like the bikini area, legs, arms. I honestly use it for everything. So I shave, and then the next day I'll go ahead and go in with the IPL. And the reason that I wait a whole 24 hours from shaving is because when we shave, you know, we're kind of stripping the first layer of the skin and we're creating micro abrasions, if you will, and that can cause this to feel a little bit, I don't want to say painful, but you will feel it more if you just shave that day. So you want to wait at least a 24-hour period. So it would be cool if this unit was just wireless like this, but because the intense pulse light requires a lot of energy, you do need to have the plug-in connected. Oops, I clicked it. You're gonna go ahead and plug this into the bottom, and then this little green light is gonna start flashing. You push the power button for now, and you can definitely put it closer to the mic. You can definitely hear it working, and you can see the little lights there. That means the intensity level of the intense pulse light. Now, I've only used it in the beginner's level, like I've only used it here. So the way that this works is it targets your hair while it's in the growth phase, the anagen phase. So I started at a low level to get rid of all the hairs that are already in that growth phase, and then the following week I'll go ahead and up the level a little bit. So really quickly, I'm just gonna slip my glasses on and go ahead and do it for you guys so that you get an idea of what it's gonna feel like. Glasses. I actually haven't shaved my arms in a long time because I feel like I don't need to, like I don't really have hair on there. There's a couple little thin hairs, but at that point it doesn't really bother me, so I just let it be. And I am in the setting 2. I can probably go 1 up. Ooh. So when you do go to the 3 and up, you're gonna feel like some heat going on. So you literally just press it up against your skin and do that. Ooh, yeah, that feels hot, but it doesn't hurt. And so right now I do have some hair growth. So it's not sizzling the hair the way laser would. It's simply reaching the hair follicle and therefore, targeting that hair. This is the button right here. So when you're putting it up against your skin, it's really easy to hold and you just click. I know there are other units that you just hold the button down and slide, but the thing with that is if you're using a high level, it's very hot and you're gonna feel a discomfort. So I like the fact that I get to choose, okay, I'm ready to feel that heat. So now we're just going to do my other arm really quick. And I know when you go to a professional laser hair removal clinic, they actually take some white chalk and they'll mark your arm to make sure that you're not overlapping the treatment and not burning your skin essentially. So with this one, in the user guide, which I think is still in here, it does say you can go over the same area up to 2 to 3 times because this is an at-home unit. So they designed it to not be as harmful, and laser hair removal is different from intense pulse light. So just make sure that you differentiate between the two. Don't use this more than 3 times over the same area because it has a border. You can kind of give yourself like that extra ½ an inch of space and still kind of not be hitting the same area of the skin, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. So to turn it off, you just press the green button, you hold it down, and when it starts blinking, it means it's shutting down. And you can still hear the motor in there, and eventually it will stop. But I don't like to disconnect it. There it goes. It turned off after a few seconds. So once the motor has turned off, you can go ahead and disconnect it and put it back in its box. And I can take these off now. So pretty much the main difference that I've seen with this unit is that my hair growth is significantly less. And when it does come in, it's super thin. And keep in mind, I've only used this a good 3 to 4 times. I'm not exactly sure, but I want to say 3 to 4. This one would have been my 4th or 5th treatment. See, it's I don't always do all my areas in the same session. So like I'll do my arms and my legs, and then I'll do my bikini in a separate section just because I don't want to spend too much time in the restroom. But if you have the time, then it's not a problem. But I have a little one, so I want to make sure that I'm not spending too much time in here. Even as we speak, she's asleep while I do this video. So this is a little manual that comes in there. And it says, let's start from the beginning because there are directions back here on how to use it, but just to walk you guys through it. So it pretty much gives like a little diagram of what you get inside of the unit, and it points everything, the intensity light, level light that we went over, the pulse button, the flash window, the power connection, and the intensity. And it does go into the specifics of the lamp tube. It's a xenon quartz ray tube, and that's going to be the actual lamp that causes the flash. So it's a xenon quartz. Okay, technology is the intense pulse light, and it's important to note that laser hair removal is different from IPL, and IPL does help with hyperpigmentation and the reduction of wrinkles. So aside from getting the hair removal from IPL, you're also getting these other benefits to the skin: a more even skin tone and a more tight and less wrinkly skin. The energy level is 1.5 to 3.9 joules to cm2. I'm not sure what that means. And the wavelength is 470 to 1100. So it's pretty strong depending what setting you use. The darker skin tone you are, you want to start at the lighter setting. And of course, no matter what skin tone you are, you do want to start at the lightest setting because you're not sure how the skin is going to react if it is your first time using it. So do like a little patch test on a sensitive area, maybe like the inner forearm or right by your wrist, just to see how your skin is going to react before you do this all over your body. The operating temperature is 5 to 30 degrees Celsius. Do not use around the eye area. It can be used in the upper lip and below, so you're fine with that. Do not use if you're under the age of 16 or if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, if you have epilepsy, and do not use over tattoos. Do not use on broken or burnt skin, and do not use over the same area more than 3 times in one session. So it's great that they designed it so that you can go over that area 3 times. And then the very last page just says precaution, start at strength setting 1 like we discussed earlier, just to make sure that you don't have a reaction, and then work your way up to the setting 5 if you experience no discomfort. Do not look directly into the handset's light as it flashes, and if you have it, go ahead and use the glasses as well. If you have been recently tanning, natural or unnatural sun tanning, we recommend waiting 2 weeks before use. You should wait 48 hours to tan after using the handset. Artificial tan should also not be on the skin while using the handset, and that goes with the same thing. If the reason that you can't have suntan lotion or like a self tan or even a natural tan is because the laser is going to detect it as dark hair and it might burn your skin. So just be safe, don't do that. And it says if you have very light blonde, red, or gray colored hair, results may be slower as our handset relies on the melanin in the hair to absorb the light's energy. You should not use our handset over very dark freckles or moles. However, light freckles are fine. We recommend using our handset once a week for the first 12 weeks. After this period, use our handset once a month for 3 months or until satisfied. So it really depends on your body and how quickly it regenerates itself, like how quickly your hair grows, and you want to be consistent once a week for the first 12 weeks. I didn't do that and I still saw some great results, but for the best results you do want to be consistent. And it says you should not use our handset over tattoos. However, going around tattoos is fine. Do not use while breastfeeding or pregnant. Although there is no evidence showing that our handset has negative effects on pregnant or breastfeeding women, we still don't recommend using our handset, just as a precaution. And do not wet or submerge the unit. This is going to be a super sweet and short video just because I'll be honest with you guys, I've been really heavy-hearted lately on my social media. There's a lot of things around the world that, or not even around the world, just here in our nation, that really, they really hurt me. The fact that just so many injustices, whether it's with Black Lives Matter or with the kids at the border, on the Texas-Mexico border. I wish I could talk more about that without feeling like, I would be targeted or something like that. So I'm just going to keep it lighthearted today and just stick with Hey Silky Skin. But for my next video, I do want to hear from you guys. Do you want to keep hearing more review videos, or would you prefer a more vlog style video? Because I was going to go donate some stuff at the local women's shelter, so I wanted to do like a vlog style video of that. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see that for the next week's video, or if you want me to stick to a review, and what product you would like for me to review if that's the case. So I do have to go, but thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to give me a like if this video was informative and it helped you make a decision about Hey Silky Skin. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.